Hey everyone, welcome back. In our last video, we learned how to create an animation of our solar car. But in this video, we're going to learn how to create an exploded view. So the first thing you want to do is come over to your workspace and we're going to change it from animation now to drawing. And we want to select drawing from animation. And for our sheet size, we're going to use sheet size A, 11 inches by 8.5 inches. And go ahead and select OK. All right, so by default, it's going to bring in my home position. As you can see here, it's home. And we're using our storyboard, right? This is our animation storyboard. I'm going to select a north east isometric view here, and I'm going to give it some color. So I'm going to select shaded, and I want to make it a little bit bigger. So I'm going to 1 to 1.5 ratio here, something like that. Okay, that looks pretty good. And I'm just going to kind of click where I want it and then select OK. The next thing I want to do is I'm just going to go ahead and delete my title block. Click on it, select delete, just to give us more room to work with. Now I want to go ahead and bring in my solar car assembly image. So I'm going to come up back over here to base view. Okay, and I'm going to change it now. Make sure it says representation. Make sure it says model, not storyboard. And we're going to, once again, use the same scale, 1.5. And I'm going to give it some color, and I want to come down here and we're going to use the same view, northeast isometric. And I'm just going to kind of put it down here in the bottom here. Click where you want it and select OK. All right, so the last thing we want to do is create a parts list and a table. Okay, so come on up here to tables, and let's just go ahead now and do a parts list. Okay. I'm going to select on that guy and it's going to automatically generate it, and I'm going to kind of place it where I think there's room. We can move some stuff around later. I'm going to click there. Okay, and notice it gives me all of my balloons in a parts list. Now we just need to clean things up a little bit. So I'm going to click on my exploded view here and I'm going to move it down here a little bit, get it out of the way. Okay, now I'm going to double click here on my parts list, and I don't want description, so I'm going to uncheck that. I do want material and I do want the mass. I want item quantity, part number, and mass. Go ahead and select close. Okay. Now I'm going to move it over here so it's kind of in that top right hand corner, and I'm going to once again just move this guy down. I got a little bit more room to work with. So now I'm going to just kind of clean this table up and see if I can see these gray squares. I'm going to move that guy over more, a little bit more. Same thing here, more. I'm going to looks pretty good. Okay. And now we just need to clean up our balloons here. And I like to make them all parallel so it just looks nice. At least close to being parallel. So I'm going to click on those gray squares. All right, and number 6 is kind of hiding behind here. That's our wheel, and I'm going to move that to a little bit better location, I think. So maybe down here, and then I'm going to actually reference this wheel right here. All right, and there is our exploded view all finished. Okay, when you're done, please don't forget to save your work. All right, that'll do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.